Hello there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to read for you. Tonight is another dashboard reading. What are dashboard readings? Well, they're basically like a quick snapshot of the energy surrounding you right now in terms of life, love, and finances, and we're asking Spirit for guidance to help you through it. Please note, my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this video on your feed, whenever it gets recommended to you, that is when you're meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and kindly leave the rest behind. Lastly, as a form of an energy exchange between you and I would like to ask you to please focus your gaze on the choices that we have in front of you right now, and whichever one kind of like calls out to you the most, select that. That way, your intuition will be working with mine and we can get a more accurate reading. Alright, so for group number 1, we have Rose Quartz or the Curious Creatures Tarot by Chris Ann. Group number 2, we have Tiger's Eye or the Sasuraibito Tarot. Group number 3, we have this Clear Quartz, Terminated Clear Quartz or Clear Quartz Point, and the Fantôme Tarot deck. Please make your choice and I'll see you in your readings. Hello there, beautiful beings from group number 1. If your intuition guided you to select this rose quartz crystal or the Curious Creatures Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Kindly be reminded, my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this video, that is when you were meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general readings, so please only take what resonates with you and kindly leave the rest behind. If it doesn't fit your situation, please don't try to force it, okay? Kindly use your discernment to identify which part of the reading is your guidance. Tonight, we're asking Spirit for a quick snapshot of the energy surrounding you so that we can have a better understanding of things going on and so you can navigate your way through it easily. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides, for your guidance, protection, and presence. Can you please help me read for group number 1, please? What is going on in their life? The Moon, the Fool 2.0, and Justice. Oh wow, we have 3 major arcana cards. So I feel like there is something that you have been fearing, I feel like, but right now you're contemplating on taking that leap, okay? You know, this is the Fool 2.0, so this is someone who kind of like already went through the Fool's journey and restarted the journey. So I feel like you are afraid to take this leap because you experienced this before, or you assume that you experienced this before, and you know it's a completely different scenario or situation, okay? And you were very much afraid to move forward, okay? You feel like you don't know everything in this situation yet, you know, but sometimes, you know, you need to be brave, or you need to have the courage to kind of like, you know, take that leap, you know, be a little bit risky, because if you're gonna stay forever in your comfort zone, then you're not gonna move forward. However, with the Justice card showing up here, I'm sensing that you are going to have the clarity that you needed in order for you to take that jump, and therefore you will take that jump, because the Moon here is definitely symbolizing some fear of the unknown, and the Justice here is clarifying that they're going to give you some sort of clarity, or some sort of clarity is coming to you, and that will allow you or propel you to take that leap, okay? Whatever it is that you're trying, I feel like, you know, you can go ahead because luck is on your side. I feel like, you know, whatever it is, this situation is going to yield positive results, okay? Thank you. All right, moving forward. 8 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. I see you moving away from a situation that doesn't serve you anymore. I feel like you have been working hard on this situation with this person. You know, could be someone that, I don't know, maybe you've been with them for a long time, or, you know, maybe you just met them. Regardless, you know, this is someone whom you kind of like invested yourself in, okay? And look at that. The 8 of Cups, the giraffe is wearing some sort of like a knitted outfit, and, you know, some parts of her outfit are still connected to the cups, which means that, you know, when she walks away, the cups will tumble and fall over, or maybe her outfit is gonna get, you know, ripped a little bit apart, which basically tells me that, you know, this is not going to be an easy decision for you. Like, when you move away from the situation, you know, there is someone that's gonna hurt, and you yourself, you know that you're gonna hurt a little bit, you know, at least, or you'll feel a little bit of discomfort from the situation happening, and, you know, you taking the steps to move away from the situation is kind of like something that's daunting, for you. However, there's just a lot of kind of like imbalance in the relationship. I feel like this person hasn't been reciprocating enough, because with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is something that you were hoping to get in this relationship, like the balance, a back and forth, the reciprocity. And this, however, it wasn't happening. And the reason for you to feel completely exhausted is because you are the one who's kind of like investing more in this relationship, and therefore you're trying to move away from this. Okay. A ten of wands is basically telling me that you are quite really pulling the weight of the relationship, or kind of like carrying the weight of this partnership, and you're just already at the breaking point. Let's see. Yes, Queen of Wands. This is someone who is very creative, someone who is very charming. Two messages coming in. Maybe this person was involved with another person, or maybe they're considering another person, not just you. And that's the reason why they are unable to give you the full attention that you deserve. So I'm not going to tell you something that you don't already know. So I feel like if I'm telling you something like this of this sort, like a third party, this is something you are already aware of. So it's either that, or the other is that moving forward, you're going to encapsulate, or imbibe the energy of the Queen of Wands. You're going to be completely very, very charming. You're going to be completely attractive to a lot of people, regardless if you're male or female. I feel like you're kind of like gonna turn on the how do I say it, the pheromones. I feel like you're going to be attracting so many people. A lot of people are gonna you're going to be catching a lot of eyes. Is that the proper way? Yeah, okay. So so it's a promising future for you. As soon as you release this person, I feel like you're going to experience a little bit of respite from the heaviness that you have experienced. Okay. All right. You're going to be completely independent and optimistic, and you're going to have a better outlook on life. Something the spirit just wanted me to say. The Tower, Two of Wands, and Four of Cups. Okay. Gosh, this one wanted to come out, so I'm gonna add it. Okay. Again, the Nine of Cups here. It's an additional card. Wanted to come out. Okay. So, group number one, I think, this is really important for you to hear. Okay. You could be planning something as regards to your work, okay, or your business, basically involving money. This could be some sort of like an investment, or a new partnership, or you could be considering something that's quite different from what you are already experiencing right now. And I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to be somewhat shocked with perhaps the culture. If you're applying for a job, and you're moving, or um, or you have movement, like in terms of your job or position or something, I feel like it's going to shock you at first. Okay, you are going to be completely surprised at how this is different from what you're used to. Do you know what I mean? However, I feel like, you know, despite all of that, you're going to continue moving forward. You're going to continue planning your career growth. Okay, and Nine of Cups. Okay, I feel like what's important for you right now is to understand or to prioritize your goals in life. Okay, because we also have the Four of Cups here, which means that um, someone, well, not someone, but you could be so focused on all of this at the same time. Of course, we are passionate about our careers, we are passionate about our work, we tend to really focus on all of that. But the Nine of Cups is telling me that um the wish fulfillment card is also somewhat it is also the self indulgence. What? This is also the self-indulgence card. So basically what's coming through here is I feel like you could be a workaholic. It's kind of like a really messy way of saying that you are too focused on your work. um I feel like you're planning your life around this position. Maybe this is a job that will offer you some sort of like travel. Maybe you're going to be transferred to a different state, a different country, and you're so focused on that. that you're not really seeing some of the blessings that the universe has in store for you. You're kind of like being self-indulgent with this work, and I feel like maybe you are a workaholic, and for some reason, just kind of like manage your expectations. Okay, when you're moving, if you're planning, if you're really traveling, um, I feel like you're really really focused on that. So spirit is saying to just manage your expectations, because the Tower card is here, which symbolizes that not everything is in you don't have control of everything. The Tower will show up when there is a need for you to kind of like change some things. It's kind of like a wake up call, perhaps. I'm really sensing somewhat that this transfer is going to be a culture shock for you. So I guess maybe you are definitely maybe you are transferring to a different country. So whatever it is, just be kind of like just prepare yourself. That is basically what this card is saying. Prepare yourself. Just be careful, and just try not to be overindulgent. On work. I understand, because I used to be a workaholic. But it is important for you to prioritize yourself as well, your health. So yes, okay. I feel like the Nine of Cups is also here because you are kind of like achieving your fulfillment, or your dreams, or your goals in terms of your career, or your money, or how you progress in your business. But just always remember to take care of yourself as well, and be prepared for whatever it is that happens. Always hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst. There you go. Release your emotional baggage. Yes, I feel like the fear that you had, for this first part, for the life part of your reading, the fear that you had is somewhat an existing scar that you have been holding. This is something that, of course, why would you just suddenly fear something, without, because us humans, we come here like a blank slate. you know the situations that happen to us kind of like somewhat are kind of like somewhat responsible for how we are going to react, or how we are going to see things moving forward in life. So I feel like something could have happened to you that could be like that took an emotional toll on you. So that maybe that's why you're quite afraid of the unknown. So yeah, maybe somebody lied to you in the past, or maybe some things didn't work out. So if you are carrying that, it's time for you to put it down, because you're not going to experience. Oh, okay. Spirit is saying that's the reason why you're afraid to take the leap, because the fear that you had, like maybe somebody won't catch you, or you need the assurance. But yeah, release that. It'll be difficult for you to trust moving forward, especially if you will continue to carry that deep within you. All right, go with the flow. Yes, I feel like this situation in love, I feel like it's something that has been pestering you or bothering you for the longest time. Like you can't seem to quite put your finger on it, why this person is unable to reciprocate what you're giving them. And I feel like you have tried to suppress this feeling of this need for you to escape this relationship. And now that it's happening, spirit is just saying to just go with the flow. Okay, do not try to control it, do not try to go against it. Just allow things to happen, and um, everything will be easier for you. I'm sorry, I just got distracted because I saw some lights outside my window. um, what is that? So yeah, everything will be easier for you once you do not resist. Okay, and lastly we have recall your dreams. Okay, so yes, I feel like, all right, somehow I feel like spirit is just wanting you to step back a little bit, or hold on, just step on the brakes a little bit here, because I feel like what is going on here is you're kind of like really pushing forward, really like 0 to 60 when it comes to your work, when it comes to your money or your business, and you're just really giving everything. But spirit wants you to kind of like go back to the start and recall your dreams when you were just starting, and then you will realize that, hey, I don't really have to be working this hard, be working, well, I'm not I'm not shaming anyone for overworking or working too hard, but I feel like you somehow need to appreciate where you are at already. Okay, try to enjoy the journey, and at the same time, like, have pit stops. Okay, you don't always have to continue working, going so fast, boom boom boom. Just allow yourself to recall your dreams and remember, like, back when you were still dreaming to have this position, or to earn this much money, and then by that, or with that, you will learn to appreciate what you already have right now. And I feel like it'll also give you some sort of like a break, because I feel like you need that as well. Okay, that is what I have for you, group number one. I hope this reading helped you in some way. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this reading, please consider giving it a like or subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. Thank you. Bye. Hello there, beautiful beings from group number two. If your intuition guided you to select this Tiger's Eye crystal or the Sasuraibito tarot, this is going to be your reading. Kindly be reminded, my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this one, that is when you are meant to receive this guidance from spirit. Also, these are general readings, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Not everything will fit your situation, so use your discernment to identify which part of the reading is indeed your guidance from spirit. So this is a dashboard reading, which means we're going to have a look at the energy surrounding you right now and ask spirit for guidance so that you will have a better way to navigate the situation. All right, thank you so much, angels. Wow, too much. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guys. And please help me read for group number one, please. What do they need to know? Okay, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and Death. Hey, group number two. Sorry if I said group number one. Gosh, no, I feel like you're going to move away from something right now that made you feel like you had to defend yourself. You are undergoing some sort of transition right now. There is a transformation happening, and I feel like it is not easy for you. Look at this woman who's cutting her hair. This is not something that us women, or well, at least me, like most people or most women would have some sort of like some reservation when they try to cut their hair, because it is not something that's easy. It is very symbolic, for women to cut their hair. It means that they have already reached the boiling point. This is it. I'm going to, this is like a signal that whatever it is that was holding me back for the longest time, I am letting them go. And I feel like that is somewhat similar to what is happening to you. With the Seven of Wands showing up here, strange, there's a spider over there. Yeah, but the axe, I feel like, yes, you have grown, because most of them are just wands, but this one has like the axe head. So what I'm getting from it is you have kind of like really, you were put in a situation wherein you had to defend yourself constantly. You I feel like you are so tired of getting attacked and all of that, and that's the reason why you just grew this persona or this personality that's very, I don't want to say very brute, but somehow you developed this defensive personality, because you had to, you were being attacked on all angles, and it's important for you to, of course, not let yourself down. And I feel like yes, you are very good for doing that and for defending yourself and for standing up for yourself. However, I feel like the determination that you had or you have is somewhat winding down, I would say, because you're, instead of like allowing yourself to remain in the situation, you're kind of like ejecting, you're hitting the eject button on your seat, and you just want to get away from the situation because you're so exhausted from doing this thing over and over again. And that's the reason why we have the Death card over here, which symbolizes that whatever shit that you have been experiencing in your life, in love life, money, whatever it is, as this the sooner that you decide to walk away and not fight this. Maybe there's some sort of like egoism that's going on here, so take it how it resonates. It's not going to be for everyone, okay? I'm so sorry if I'm calling you out, but I feel like you could have been pushing or remaining to stay in this situation because of some sort of like ego, whatever. But whatever it is that you're kind of like really letting go now, and transformation is occurring. The Death card is not a scary card, okay? This is something that's actually quite refreshing. It feels like you are shedding this persona, okay? And you won't have to need it moving forward, because you are, like I said, removing yourself from the situation, and endings bring new beginnings. So, let's see what's happening for you moving forward. Hangman. Yes, you're going to see things from a different perspective moving forward. Yes, you feel like you could be sacrificing right now because you are letting go of something that you could have worked hard on, or maybe you invested a lot in the situation. But with the Hangman over here, I see that I'm sorry. I don't know, maybe green boxers could mean a thing to you. I mean, this is the first time that Spirit kind of like highlighted something, and I don't know, like, yes, it's very strange. This guy is wearing green boxers and he's hung upside down, but I don't know why that is. My Spirit highlighted that, but oh gosh, sorry. Okay, going back. So, what is in store for you moving forward in the future? Like I said, you are fully letting go of the situation, okay? You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're understanding that, without letting go of this one, I will still be fighting and fighting and fighting continuously, and eventually you're going to get tired of it. So, death is a respite for you. And I mean, I don't mean like, legit death, but the death, or the ending of the situation that you are experiencing, and that's causing you some sort of like um, continuous battle. Oh, okay. King of Wands. We have Strength. One more, please. Three of Cups. Okay, in terms of your love life, I feel like someone is coming into your life. If you're not already connected with this person, this is someone who's very, very charming, okay? This is someone who is inspiring you to take better care of yourself. I feel like you are with someone who is very secure in themselves, and they want you to possess that too. That's a very good relationship to be in. When you are with someone who is kind of like pushing you to be the best version of yourself as well. This is kind of like that relationship. I'm seeing that Strength card here. The energy that's coming through immediately is self-love. I'm seeing the heart over there. And yes, the love for yourself and the patience for yourself. You are exhibiting that, and the reason I feel like maybe this is something that's quite new to you, and the reason that you're feeling that right now, or you're exhibiting that, is because of the person that you're with. So regardless if it's male or female, the King of Wands is the energy. So this is someone who is like very charming. This is someone who inspires you to be the best version of yourself. Three of Cups here is basically just showing, I feel like you are best friends with this person that you are with. This relationship is built on love and trust and compassion and friendship. So that is such a very, very good situation to be in. I feel like there's going to be some sort of celebration that's coming, gonna come in soon. Yes, of course. I mean, by the time that I upload this video, it's going to be the holidays. So yes, it'll make sense to you. But since my readings are timeless, so find out, or maybe I don't know, maybe this could be a surprise gathering or of some sort. Maybe this person is going to, the Three of Cups is basically just telling me a celebration is coming soon. There's going to be some sort of like just get-togethers, or a faithful reunion of some sort. With you and your person and your friends. So nothing too it's actually really, it's a good reading actually. We are not going to press Spirit for any issues or whatnot, because we already have a good reading for you, group number 2, in terms of love. All right, just watch out for that gathering and prepare to have your best outfit, I guess. All right. Finances, we have the High Priestess, we have the Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Okay, someone is being very, very strategic here. What I'm hearing is you need to be a little bit more cautious of what you are putting out. Six of Pentacles is basically telling me, I don't know, like usually it is about charity, it's about reciprocity, balance, and all of that. But the energy that's coming through here is, there's some sort of like imbalance that's coming through. I don't know, but that is what Spirit is giving me. Someone is being taking control of the situation, I feel. So it could be you. Maybe hang on, spirit. Hmm. Be mindful of some. I'm sensing like there is some sort of like I don't know, because the high priestess is basically telling me wisdom. There's some wisdom here that's meant for you to be, plucked. Imagine like it's a pearl of wisdom that you are going to learn in terms of business or in terms of your career. So just be mindful of things happening towards you with a boss. I feel like the emperor, the energy of the emperor here is someone is like your boss who is very strategic. This is someone who really think things through, and just be mindful of the work that you're putting out. Okay, maybe this person is maybe it's kind of like an appraisal thing, or maybe you're bound to have your check in with this person in terms of your work, and they're going to check, if they're going to regularize you or something. I don't know. But that's the energy that's coming through. Like, be mindful of what you put out, okay, and be sure that you're not overworking or overstressing yourself as well. And maybe in terms of like the finances that you're getting, like the output, the work output that you are providing, make sure that you're getting compensated well for it. Okay, that's the energy that's coming through here, because I feel like the emperor is someone who, I don't know, but this emperor card is kind of like giving me some sort of like the, the reversed meaning vibes. So I'm sensing like, yes, this is someone who is strategized and is very this is someone who sticks to the structure. They're very yes, they're such a good they possess good leadership skills and whatnot, but I'm just sensing something different. I don't know, but that's what's coming through. So just be mindful, okay? If you feel like you're kind of like being asked to do a lot of overtimes, or kind of like skip the holiday season, or skip the weekends, just make sure that you're well compensated for it. Okay, that's just the energy that's coming through. I'm sorry for coughing. Okay, just to give you an advice, group number 2, what do they need to know, spirit? Prioritize your health. Okay, maybe in this reading, maybe you have, like I said earlier, you are constantly trying to defend yourself. You're on a defense mode, and when you are on that like fight or flight situation, or fight or flight mode in your body, I feel, well, cortisol, it's not what I feel, it's actually scientifically proven that cortisol is being released from your body to um, supply the or keep the adrenaline pumping. I watched the Rewired show of Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he explained that when you are continuously in a situation that causes you some sort of like stress, and having to defend yourself is a really really stressful situation. If you are in that situation all the time, then excessive cortisol is not good for you. Okay, it's not good for you. So I feel like should reevaluate your health, perhaps not just your mental health but your physical health as well, because bad things or negative things that are occurring to us can also manifest in physical form. Create your own luck. Okay, see, there's nothing that's really negative in your love, so congratulations, group number 2, for a very peaceful and good love reading. I don't know why create your own luck is here. Perhaps maybe you're going on a trip to a casino, or maybe you're going to play poker with your friends. The gathering here could be poker with your friends. So yeah, take it how it resonates. There's nothing. Want more? Nothing. Find a way to forgive. Okay, for Rhodonite, we have find a way to forgive. So, I don't know what secret is happening here, Whew. Find a way to forgive. Why is it here, Spirit? Let me just have a look at the cards again. Okay, so, earlier I said there's some sort of like wisdom that's about to be plucked here, okay? So, Most often than not, wisdom, hopefully, it's best if you don't have to undergo through hardships and difficult situations in order for you to get that, pearl of wisdom. But most often than not, it is how we, learn. So, if this is ongoing, or if this has happened to you in the past, I'm pretty sure you already carry, or maybe the spirit is just reminding you of the situation that has happened in the past. Because there's a potential same situation that's coming soon, or not even similar situation, but at least the gist or the idea of like not getting paid enough, or not being compensated enough. So I feel like maybe that's it. Maybe the high priestess is here to just trigger that wisdom deep within you, but at the same time, you need to find a way to forgive. Like, don't hold resentments or anger or hate, or don't abhor people for the things that they have done to you in the past. I firmly believe that people are, or the people that we meet, or even the people that we don't end up being friends with, are actually just sent on our paths, to help us learn something, that will help us moving forward in our lives. Okay, so take it as a lesson, accept the wisdom, and move forward graciously. That is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope, sorry, I said, oh my gosh, that is what I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading resonated with you in some way. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this reading, please consider giving it a like or subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. Thank you so much, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye! Hello there, beautiful beings from group number 3. If your intuition guided you to select this terminated clear quartz crystal or the Fantôme tarot deck, this is going to be your reading. Kindly be reminded, my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you are meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general readings, so please use your discernment and intuition to identify which part of the reading is indeed for you. Tonight we're asking Spirit for guidance through a dashboard reading, so that we can give you the best way to navigate through the situations happening in your life right now. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. I'm truly grateful for your presence, protection, and guidance. Can you please help me read for the last group for tonight? Group number 3. What do they need to know most? 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands, oh, and 2 cards want to come out. Okie dokie. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the Lovers. Alright. There's a partnership in your life right now that's making you feel stuck in your own mind. Okay, I feel like you are somewhat, you're putting yourself in this position somehow. Okay, I feel like the energy that's coming through here is there could be some sort of like a need for balance, okay, in this relationship. With the 6 of Pentacles, that is really coming through very, very strongly. I feel like, the reciprocity thing that I was saying earlier in the other readings, I think that is what's really apparent here. The Lovers is also here, so yes, it confirms that this is this is the part of your life, but I feel like the most pressing thing that's happening in your life right now has to do with love or partnership. 8 of Swords, like I said earlier, keeping yourself stuck. There's something here that's making you continue. I don't know why. You're hoping that there's going, okay, all right, it's the picture is being painted more clearly now. Okay, just there's a lot of information coming through, so let me just one by one. Okay, there is a need for you to remove yourself from this situation. You know why? Because you're keeping yourself stuck in this. You have the power to release yourself from whatever it is that's kind of like keeping you stagnant. Look at that 8 of Swords energy. That card, the woman in that card is in that swamp or river or whatever, but she can very well step out of it if she decides to. But she's keeping herself stuck there. Why? Because you want to show that you are resilient. You want to show that you can do this. You want to show that, hey, you know what? I can be here. I can still be here. I can still do this. And, why are you doing that? Why are you continuously doing that? Because you are hoping that this person, this, in this Lover's card energy, a partner, a parent, any relationship that you have, you feel like, this person is going to suddenly just switch and turn and give you the what is rightfully yours, like the emotion, the attention, the affection that you need. You feel like this person is going to suddenly reciprocate it once they see that you are fighting for them, once they see that you are still there, that you are resilient, and that you're still here. I'm still fighting. I am, I may be wounded, I may be um um not myself anymore from all of this fighting that has been happening, or you're fighting the situation, or you're fighting so much to keep it happening or ongoing, that you are subconsciously keeping yourself stuck in this situation where when you can be very well in a different scenario altogether, when you don't have to defend yourself, you don't have to fight, you don't have to be stuck. Okay, so I'm really sensing that this person is going to snap out of it immediately. I feel like it's gonna take a while. So yeah, yeah, not really, not so soon. With the Hierophant, just basically, you know, it's telling me that it is kind of like your belief system that's allowing you to stay in this situation. I'm not sensing, because normally I would say that the Hierophant is like the energy of like a higher level of commitment, but unfortunately that's not is what's coming through here. I feel like more than anything else, it shows that yes, it is commendable that you are someone who you keep your word, you stay true to what you promised and all of that, but also take care of yourself. If this is something that's being very, very bad on your health, on your mental health, on your physical health, your emotions, if just, yeah, just let it go, okay? You would know. All right. How about a little bit deeper on love, spirit? What do they need to know most? The High Priestess, the Chariot, the Hermit. Okay, here, group number 3, you really need to kind of like get your bearings back, trust your gut. The High Priestess is here. Basically, you're not gonna know everything that's going to happen, okay? You don't know what's happening right, like in the next couple of days, right? We don't know what's happening. But Spirit is saying that, you just need to trust, okay? Trust your intuition, trust your gut. If you feel like, you could be moving forward with the Chariot card here, it symbolizes success for me, okay? Excuse me. This Chariot card is basically kind of like my throat is sorry, my throat is quite itchy. This card is, showing that there's going to be victory ahead. What you need to do right now is to just, like I said, um, find your bearings, control the situation, control it, stop this cycle that has been happening. I'm hearing that this has been happening for a long time. It could be 2 years, 2.5 years, or maybe, coming down to 3. That's something that's just really, I'm hearing. So, what you need to do right now is to just gain your control of the situation. And you really can't control the whole situation. Nobody can. But what you can control is yourself. So I feel like the Chariot is basically telling you to just you know move forward. Victory is yours as long as you have the willpower to just move forward and just be very, very focused on things that you want and not on things that you don't want. Okay, the Hermit is here, which basically tells me that you are going to need some time to kind of like recuperate, ruminate on things, understand yourself a little bit better, and heal more than anything else. I feel like what has happened to you in the past is kind of like jarring, and we don't want you to have like emotional trauma over it. So just seek understanding within yourself and find your inner guidance, because things will get better for you moving forward, because that is assured. We have the Chariot card over here, which is definitely symbolizes success, victory, moving forward. So you trust your intuition. Okay, group number 3. What about finances? What do we need to know about their finances, group number 3? Any messages that would like to come through? Okay. We have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, and Strength. Okay. In terms of your finances, just be very mindful of having or inciting issues at work, or maybe joining arguments or petty arguments at work. I feel like this could be with someone who to be a boss, okay? Someone who's how do I say it? Someone who's usually, like a mother figure to you, or a mentor figure to you at work, and maybe you're trying to I feel like this is something that's really, really petty that has happened with the five swords here. I feel like, okay, you won the argument, but your friends are not your friends anymore, or they don't like you as much anymore. And I feel like most definitely in a work setting, I think it's very important to be somewhat neutral. I'm not saying that, you don't, you know, to cut your balls and not have and not have a say in things. What I'm saying is that, just be mindful of the things that you say or the thoughts that you express, okay? Sometimes what takes a lot of strength is for us to keep our mouths shut. So I feel like the strength card is here to just basically say, to know that we don't want to offend, or we don't want to, get on this boss's bad side, because this is someone who's really very nice to you. This is someone who's very warm and, really like a mentor to you. And I feel like this issue, whatever it is, maybe, your workmates will tell on you, or maybe I don't know, but yeah, we just try to be cordial at work and be professional, and, not speak even if people are saying something nasty to you already. Just hold your tongue, just also extend your patience. I feel like, strength is also about your ability to have more patience, okay? um, yeah, that's a work setting reading for you, so take it how it resonates, okay? Not gonna be for everyone. Any further advice, Spirit, for group number 3, please? What else do we need to know for... okay. Oh my gosh, get out of your comfort zone. Yes. Yes, this is very accurate, appetite, because what was happening for you here is that I feel like I said, this could have been like a cycle. This could have been like continuous. It's just something that's so familiar to you already that you just, anything that is not this toxic is, you don't like it because it is not familiar. And I feel like, yes, it is time for you to move away, because also, I mentioned earlier, could be 2.5 years, could be 3 years, so it's not new. It's not just several months, okay? It is something that's been going on for a while. And I feel like, being in that situation for the longest time kind of like made you feel like this is okay, because, you are in your comfort zone. This is kind of like the devil, this is kind of like, I know what's happening in this situation, but not really. So yes, please get out of this comfort zone. Go out there, I feel like, gosh, I need to stay with this person because it is what I know, or it is already what I have. Like, I don't know what is going to be out there waiting for me. Please just take that leap. Get out of it. Get out of your comfort zone. Um, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. You've experienced a lot. You have, you need to find some peace. And I don't think you will ever find it if you allow yourself to be stuck in this situation. Just do the right thing and just move forward. Okay? We have the Chariot card here. So just work on yourself. Be kind to yourself. The Hermit is also here to remind you to focus on yourself. It's time for some, after everything that you went through, it's really time for some self-introspection. And lastly, get up, get moving. Okay? That's also one thing. That's also a good advice. Like, if you feel like something is happening at work that's, that might pull you in, like a negative situation or a bad situation, just get up and get moving, instead of like, if you find it difficult to kind of like hold your tongue and hear people talk or say nasty things that you don't agree with, or something like that. Like, imagine a scenario wherein people are kind of like talking about, I don't know, something that is against your values and all of that. I'm not saying that you just don't stand up to them, but maybe say it in a non-aggressive way. Or if you really just can't, you know if you feel like you're going to have an explosive reaction or whatever, just get up and get moving. Sometimes you need to, it's easier for us to clear our minds, clear our heads, and just be level-headed when or after we do some, like, I don't know, like a quick walk around the perimeter of the building, I say. Or maybe maybe you need to just go to the pantry, get a cup of coffee, and just start walking around, just to kind of like release, or release stress or release the negativity from within your body. It's something. Walking really helps. All right. So yeah, that is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoy this reading, I would like to ask you to please give it a like or maybe subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope I see you again soon in one of my future videos. Bye!